Hi, Steve Cooper, Rank Success, and welcome to another broadcast by me in relation to police promotion processes, all things police promotion. And today's video is inspired by or prompted by some of the comments and feedback and observations and content of the Police Federation conference that's going on just now, the virtual Federation conference. And one of the comments that I saw in relation to it was around police promotion and the current leadership culture, police promotion processes, and the whole theme around failing leadership. And for those of you that are aspiring to promotion, who want to put themselves forward for selection, whatever that selection process looks like, there are things to think about now that you can do or you don't need to. And some of that is around, what will the process be that you're going to face? And as always, things are changing. The goalposts, as people say, are moving. And I think if you put your finger on the pulse and took a 5-year snapshot from any period, any era in policing, certainly over the last 25, 30 years, you could probably say the same thing. And one of the comments that I noted was in some of the feedback and some of the speakers' material there was that leaders are rewarded not for the talent, but for their ability to pass through a buzzword bingo promotion process and for not rattling any cages along the way. So a broader sentence there encompassing a couple of themes. But I just wanted to come back to the buzzword bingo thing because it's a bit of a cliche really with police promotion processes, is that it's just a buzzword bingo process, and if you learn the buzzwords and you get the bingo calls right, you get through. And doesn't that sound nice? And the reality, the truth behind that is, whilst it's a fair observation that you do have to learn perhaps some new vocabulary, certainly in terms of performance issues and management phrases, I suppose, not necessarily buzzwords. The buzzword bingo thing is something that I find, and if people are honest, they will see that it's often put about by people who have been unsuccessful on promotion processes, or people who have no interest in getting promoted in terms of developing themselves on the leadership spectrum, or through the ranks, or laterally. Because if you're going to use the critique that it's a buzzword bingo, well, it's the same for lateral processes as well. And I know because I help a lot of people through lateral or specialist selection processes. So I just want to come back and keep this buzzword bingo thing at the centre. My take on it is, no, it's not. It absolutely is not. And I know that assessors who are trained in whatever the process is will not stand for that. They will not stand for you repeating the phrases or dropping in the phrases from what the current framework is, which is the competency and values framework. And it's very easy to do that. And some people do believe, and perhaps fewer try to do exactly that and drop in little key phrases and keywords, which may make it an approach, a strategy of buzzword bingo, but it's building a foundation on sand, really. So when you come to talking about buzzword bingo, yes, there are some changes to how you speak, or some of the things you might need to remember or prepare for or research, things that you're not familiar with. So when we talk about, performance or CPD or PDR or managing teams and managing yourself and managing your work, which is what sergeants do, or allocating work, but not just allocating it, monitoring the progress and the quality of it, identifying and managing operational threats and risks. So what I'm doing, I'm starting to use some of the expectations that will be made of you in the new rank that you're going for. And some of those are some of the role functions and dimension descriptors. So what we're starting to do is bring that, and you'll find that in job descriptions, you'll find that in competency frameworks, you'll find it in descriptors of behaviours. So yes, there is some language that you import as part of what you say in your conversational responses, or perhaps your written responses for a promotion selection process. So buzzword bingo, I don't think so, and I think any assessors worth their salt will clock it very, very quickly, pick up on it very, very quickly. But what I do get is the underlying frustration around current selection processes, and I've written blogs on those, the postcode lottery of police promotion processes, and and it's changing again, it's going to change again, and I'll be doing some videos on that. But just coming back to that, don't believe the buzzword bingo thing. It's not just buzzword bingo. There's a lot more to it. I do provide free blogs, free podcasts, free YouTube videos like this to help you kind of align to what I'm saying and to develop and support your thinking. And you can, if you really want to hit the ground running and get stuck into it very quickly for whatever promotion selection process you face, you can download a digital promotion toolkit from ranksuccess.co.uk. Hop along and have a look and read some of the blogs. There's lots of free information there to get you aligned to it without it costing you a penny. That's at policepromotion.blog. But just step away a little bit from, it's very easy to criticize things as buzzword bingo, but it dishonors those who do get through the process, many of whom are really good people who are looking to develop and learn and grow as leaders. And of course, yes, as with any other process, as with any other selection process, you don't always get all the right people, but the process is the force selection, if you like, of its leaders, and it is what it is, and it changes from time to time. But to dismiss it as buzzword bingo, there's a little bit more to it than that, and I'm more than happy to discuss that with you. Until my next broadcast, take care and stay safe.